Hello. My name is Benjamin Z. Miller. And today I am going to answer the question, is a cash out refinance a way to generate passive income? So someone has heard of a cash out refinance where you have an asset that has either no debt on it or a certain amount of debt, and then you go and place debt on it that exceeds the amount before. So you net out cash. You get cash out of it by just basically borrowing more money. Uh, well, good question. The answer is no. A cash out refinance is not a way to generate passive income. When you do a cash out refinance on an asset, you are in no way generating income. I mean, don't let it confuse you, the fact that you're getting cash. That's not income. That's just debt. However, if you had cash, which could have come from a cash out refinance, and then you purchase a suitable, underline the word suitable, passive income investment, like, for example, corporate income bonds, or being maybe a limited partner in a large multifamily community, that is passive income. Passive income is purchased, not created. That's the key thing about passive income. So many people, they hear about passive income and they're like, well, I'm going to go be an affiliate marketer. I'm going to create passive income. Well, look, if you work a whole bunch, you could have gone and worked a whole bunch at a job and saved up money and then bought passive income. So don't let it confuse you. I mean, I know that a lot of people talk about creating passive income, but you buy passive income. You don't really create it. You can do some deals where you can create passive income. I want to make that distinction because I can think of some ways right now that you can easily do that. But what I find is that the way that people talk about this, where they're like, I'm going to do Amway or I'm going to do something and I'm going to work real hard and create passive income. It's better to buy passive income. It's better to just buy passive income. You have to, in your mind, think of it as, for example, say you have cash from somewhere and you forgot about where it was obtained, and then examine investments that meet the definition of passive income. So let me be more clear. You have cash. You obtained cash from somewhere. You might have obtained it from working, winning the lottery, borrowing money. However you obtained cash, you have cash. Then once you put that cash to work, you're going to purchase a passive income investment. You could purchase anything that's a passive income investment. So if you did a cash out refinance on an asset and you got, say, $100,000 from that deal, now if you were to purchase bonds of a company like, say, Alamo Mortgage Holdings, or a company like Andesite Blue, these would be examples of passive income investments. However, if you took that same $100,000 and started a restaurant with it or a nightclub with it, that's not passive income. If you're involved with running and operating the restaurant or nightclub. In general, doing cash out refinance, particularly when rates of inflation are higher, is a really good idea. Then if you want passive income, you should select suitable passive income investments. But don't confuse yourself where you start thinking that cash obtained from a cash out refinance of an asset is passive income. It's just cash. Until you purchase something with the cash, like a passive income investment, you don't have passive income. It's just so important, these terms. High, for example, if you talk about bonds, high yield, also referred to as non-investment grade or junk bond, those typically refer to bonds that are rated BA1 or BB plus and lower. High yield bond portfolios, they concentrate on lower quality bonds, which are riskier than those of more financially stable companies. these portfolios generally offer higher yields than other types of portfolios, but they are also more vulnerable to economic and credit risk. One mistake often made by investors when they're trying to choose a passive income investment is they chase high returns by purchasing these junk bonds. The problem is that in most cases, they have little to no good collateral. But unfortunately, many people, they are in love with these rating agencies, and they're too lazy. And they're like, well, I don't want to actually look at the balance sheet of the company. I'd rather just let a rating agency do it. I don't want to actually read the bond agreements. I was just going to assume that because it's a public company, everything's good. And if a rating agency says it's good, that must be some passive income. Sign me up. Let me buy some of that. And that is a huge mistake when people do things like that. Collateral is very important when you purchase a bond. The mistake made is only looking at a bond's rating and seeing it's a publicly traded company, so it must be safe to purchase. I'll give an example, and this is a great example. The bonds of the bankrupt American energy company Enron from years ago provides an excellent example. At the time, the Wall Street analysts maintained buy and strong buy ratings. Oh, that's just wonderful. They're going to tell you to buy it, and it's a strong buy. It's wonderful. Similarly, each of the three credit rating agencies that were rating Enron maintained investment grade ratings until just 4 days before Enron declared bankruptcy. The energy company's much anticipated reorganization plan. So they went through bankruptcy, Enron went through bankruptcy, and they came up with a reorganization plan. And this is the part that's important. The creditors only were scheduled to receive 14.4 cents to 18.3 cents for every dollar they had in they were owed. The bankruptcy was one of the most expensive in history. They had 20,000 creditors that were owed an estimated $67 billion. So it is important when you decide to purchase bonds, you take a good look at the collateral backing the bond. Many bond investors in Enron will tell you how they wish they had done that instead of just assuming, well, it's a publicly traded company and a rating agency gave it a high rating. I'm just going to not think and buy this. I'm not giving them a hard time. There also were accounting irregularities that were discovered. I mean, it's tough if you've got accounting irregularities in there. If your goal is higher passive income, the best way is to look at the bonds of companies that are not publicly traded, as they often pay higher returns, or to look at investing as a limited partner in a multifamily apartment community. But you need to focus on collateral backing the bond. If you would like to learn more about investing for passive income, just register for my free weekly training at the link below. Just go to benjaminzmiller.com, go to benjaminzmiller.com, and then register for the free weekly training. Every Sunday we have a meeting. Or you can go to meetup.com and look for Benjamin Z. Miller. I hope that helps, and good luck with your investing.